Ellen has completely changed the way I look at life. She's taught me that who I am is perfectly good.
Portia girls, Ellen's behavior became outrageous. You won't believe what she did. And things took a wild turn when Ellen became physical despite multiple warnings. The tension erupted and Ellen stormed out in rage. To comprehend this, we must go back to the beginning of their relationship. Ellen DeGeneres and Portia de Rossi first met and fell in love in 2000 at a social gathering in Los Angeles. At the time, both were well known in Hollywood, and Ellen was a well-liked comedian and TV host who was praised for being the first openly gay woman in entertainment. Portia, meanwhile, was a budding actress, well known for her roles in hit television shows like Ally McBee. Despite their brief initial encounter, Portia subsequently acknowledged that she was immediately enthralled with Ellen, and that there was only one issue.
Anorexia and bulimia is hell, but chronic dieting is also hell. Living your entire life never feeling good enough about your body, never always feeling like if you weighed a little less somehow you'd be happier, your life would be better, is a horrible way to live. And it's a very short step from a full-blown eating disorder. But really the only way I recovered from my eating disorder and from chronic dieting was to never ever restrict.
Although Portia hadn't publicly identified as a lesbian, she had strong feelings for Ellen but was afraid to pursue them because she was concerned about how it would affect her career. They had courteous conversations and parted ways, but something inside Portia had changed in the years that followed. By 2004, Portia and Ellen had met again at an event, and this time, their attraction was unmistakable. The first time, Portia felt safe with someone, something she had rarely felt before they started dating. Ellen, who was more outspoken and self-assured, took the initiative to initiate a deeper conversation and break down the barriers Portia had put up around herself. After initially keeping things low-key, their relationship became a potent symbol of love, courage, and authenticity in the Hollywood LGBT+ community. And by describing the women who supported her with words of empathy and with truth, Ellen shares her truth with everyone around her. After receiving a lot of criticism for coming out in the late 1990s, Ellen was now doing well as the host of The Ellen DeGeneres Show, which began in 2003. As her career took off and Portia gained notoriety for her work on Arrested Development, their relationship got closer as they felt more at ease sharing their love with the world. Ellen publicly expressed her love for Portia on her show by talking about it a lot. By 2005, Portia, who came out publicly around the same time they started dating, found Ellen's unwavering confidence and positivity to be incredibly inspiring. She frequently referred to Ellen as her soulmate and best friend, and they were inseparable because of their shared love of animals, philanthropy, and desire to bring about positive change. When the California Supreme Court overturned the ban on same-sex marriage in 2008, Ellen and Portia made the decision to take the leap. This was more than just a personal decision. It was a powerful political statement, and they were thrilled about the idea of having their love officially recognized. Ellen's wit and humor complemented Portia's more reserved and introspective nature. They were often seen laughing together, holding hands, and exchanging tender glances as a couple, becoming adored figures who gave hope and inspiration to many in the LGBT+ community. At their Los Angeles home, Ellen proposed to Portia and gave her a gorgeous 3-carat pink diamond ring. Overwhelmed with emotion, Portia said yes right away, and their wedding on August 16, 2008 was a heartfelt gathering of close friends and family at their Beverly Hills home, filled with love and joy. Ellen chose a stylish white pantsuit, while Portia wore a flowing dress. The couple exchanged heartfelt handwritten vows, promising love, support, and friendship. This moment was historic not only for them, but also for countless others who looked up to them as role models. In public, they frequently shared loving moments, laughed together, and demonstrated genuine admiration for one another. For a while, their love story was considered to be among the most stable and beautiful in Hollywood. But like any relationship, marriage and its significance signaled the beginning of a new chapter where they continued to support one another in their careers while also working on joint projects, particularly in humanitarian and animal rights causes. Challenges and identity struggles, the demands of their demanding schedules, and the constant public scrutiny of Hollywood began to strain Ellen and Portia's marriage. One of the first indications of trouble appeared in 2014, when rumors of a rift started to circulate. Ellen's prominent position as a talk show presenter and Portia's difficulties establishing her own identity in the face of Ellen's success served as fuel for rumors. Portia was a gifted actor, but she frequently felt that her marriage, not her abilities, defined her, which led to an identity conflict that strained their relationship. Living with bulimia and anorexia is terrible, but so is persistent dieting. Was the diet threat? Living your entire life never feeling good enough about your body, never always feeling like if you weighed a little less, somehow you'd be happier, your life would be better, is a horrible way to live, and it's a very short step from a full-blown eating disorder. But really, the only way I recovered from my eating disorder and from chronic DIN was to never ever restrict, including a long battle with eating disorders and feelings of inadequacy. Meanwhile, Ellen's career demanded more of her time and energy as her show continued to rise in popularity. She was becoming one of Hollywood's most powerful and influential figures, known for her humor, kindness, and advocacy for positive change. However, the public image of Ellen as an entertainer clashed with the reality at home. Portia often felt lonely and isolated in their marriage, and with Ellen's busy schedule, she sometimes overlooked just how deeply Portia was struggling in 2018. Ellen contemplated ending her talk show, expressing her exhaustion from maintaining a public persona that had to be always kind, always happy. She felt trapped by the expectations of her audience and the industry. Portia supported this idea, viewing it as an opportunity for them to reconnect away from the constant spotlight. However, Ellen ultimately decided to renew her contract, which may have signaled to Portia that her career took priority as the years passed. The cracks in their marriage grew more visible. Their personal fears and the tremendous strain from their public lives deepened their divide. These tensions were only made worse by the 2020 pandemic, when the effects of Ellen's controversy on her show, Ellen was accused of creating a poisonous work atmosphere. The scandal dominated the media, and suddenly her brand was under scrutiny, putting Ellen in the spotlight like never before. Portia stood by Ellen during this tumultuous time, publicly supporting her, but behind the scenes, things were different. The stress of the scandal and negative media attention added further strain to their marriage. They began to argue more often as Ellen's stubbornness and need to control her public image spilled over into their private life, creating friction. Portia increasingly felt sidelined, with her own needs and desires overshadowed by Ellen's relentless focus on her career and reputation. When Portia began to lose her reputation by late 2021, the couple had gone through therapy and made several attempts to reconcile their differences, hoping to preserve the relationship they had built and its significance to millions of fans. However, some wounds ran too deep to heal. Portia felt her voice often went unheard and her needs unmet. She longed for a quieter life filled with authenticity, away from the spectacle. Meanwhile, Ellen remained trapped in the demands of her career, making it difficult for her to fully engage with Portia's desires for a different kind of life. Now the end has truly come. Their marriage has failed. As we look back on their journey, what do you think will happen next? Do you think relationships can truly withstand the pressures of fame? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to VIP Watch for more of the latest and exclusive updates. Ellen called Portia the most important person in her life, and Portia said she will always love Ellen and cherish the beautiful moments they shared. Both of them acknowledged that, despite not having the fairy tale ending many had hoped for, their marriage remained a meaningful and transformative chapter in their lives.